Hello, welcome my YouTube channel. Please subscribe now. The Real Housewives of Orange County star Tamra Judge shared a major health update with her fans during the October 15th episode of her podcast. 2 Seconds in a Pod. Judge shared some personal health news. Judge, 57, got emotional as she shared she has a new diagnosis after being in therapy. Latest podcast, and shared that she is on the spectrum. She learned of her diagnosis after participating in therapy. Recently, Judge posted on Instagram a clip from the podcast. She is speaking to co-host Teddy Mellencamp Arroyave and shared, "I just did my first therapy session. Let's just say I found out something pretty big about myself that I didn't know." Mellencamp responded, "Now I need to know." Like, what? And Tamra replied, "I am on the spectrum." Teddy appears to be shocked by this news, replying, "Oh my gosh, Tam, don't make me cry." Mrs. Judge replied as she began tearing up, "My biggest problem is working through trauma that I had in my life." The term, the spectrum, references autism spectrum disorder. Autism is a neurological and developmental condition that alters an individual's behavioral, social, and communication functioning. Autism presents with a wide range of symptoms and severity. Tamra Judge went on to explain she now knows why she acts the way she does in certain situations. Judge appears to be coping with the news of her diagnosis. She says, "I just thought that things were black and white to me, that, I grew up with a family that didn't have a lot of empathy or love or whatever, so that just transpired that onto, my adult life." It turns out Tamra's diagnosis has had a large impact on her functioning. Tamra went on to explain, "But after talking and going through everything and my emotions, and I have a hard time with empathy and feeling other people's feelings, there's a reason why," she added, telling co-host Teddy Mellencamp, and she shared this with her off-camera conversations she had with her therapist which led up to her diagnosis. She said, "Certain things, like, my therapist asked me, 'You have really bad social anxiety, and you are very much like, I just wanna be at home. And it's because the anxiety that I have when I talk to people and how I make it through the show is drinking." Tamra said there are going to be some big changes moving forward. She said, "There's gonna have to be a lot of huge changes, and that it's going to be a rough few months. Hopefully, she finds the support she needs to move forward." It is fantastic that Tamra Judge is getting professional help and learning more about herself. What do you think of Tamra's big news?